Howdy, beautiful Bart here, and welcome. And this is kind of a continuation from the last video, which was kind of kept short, on getting assets from the Synty Studios store itself, instead of from the marketplace from Unreal Engine 4. And this one is the Nature Pack. I've already got it, paid for it, downloaded, everything is good to go. When you first get it and extract it, you're going to get 3 files inside of it, and you get the source files, the Unity and Unreal Engine versions. So all I've done is taken and right click on the RAR files and then tell it to extract to, and I've already done that, and there it is. You come up with Polygon Nature. Now, there's 2 ways we can work with this one. The first way I'm going to do it, I'm going to open it up by going into Polygon Nature, and you have a Unreal Engine project file. And I'm just going to double click on that and select which version I want to run. 4.20.1 is the latest version of Unreal Engine 4, so that's the one that I'm going to choose. I've got 4.19 installed as well, but we're going to run it in 4.20. And now it looks like it's not doing anything, but it is. It's going to open up the project file, and it should open up here very shortly. And if it don't, we'll do it a different way. We'll do it again. There we go. Now, this is the first time I've actually run 4.2.1. So, 420.1. So I'm not sure if this is going to slow things down or not, but we shall see. So all I did was I just double clicked on the actual file itself, the project file. And once I extracted everything that I needed to extract, and by double clicking on the project file, it'll load up a project based on this right here. Now, it should also make it available for you to open this project from the Epic Game Launcher. So once you've run it at least one time, it should now appear here so that you can open back up again. But I'm going to show another way that we can kind of do a shortcut and jump right into it. So as soon as the Unreal Engine decides to go ahead and finish loading up, we'll take a look at it. This is going to be my first look at this asset pack. This is the first time I've run it, first time I've opened it up. It's fresh from the store. I got it last night, and it was torture not opening it up and looking at it, but I wanted to do a video and do a first look and actually letting it be a real first look. So we're at 45%. Take a few more moments. Now, this is one of the larger sized asset packs from them. It was around 350 megabytes. So if it's that big, then it's got to be chock full of stuff. Because if you've seen any of the other asset packs from these guys, holy cow. Really good stuff. Really good quality stuff. But they're made in such a way that you can actually use them in Android games, or if you choose to use those Apple products, which I do not, you could. Anything that Unreal Engine 4 can develop for, you can use those assets in, and they work. And that to me is a good thing, because a lot of people are making games for tablets and phones and things of that nature. So hey, if you need some good looking assets to make a game with right off the kick, that's a good way to go. Alright, Unreal Engine, hurry up. So this being my first time running 4.2 is probably what's slowing things up. I probably should have selected 4.19 because I had it open a few moments ago. And more than likely what I'm going to end up doing is, what I normally do is completely uninstall Unreal Engine, Epic Launcher, the whole thing. But I don't really want to do that right now because I've been using the Conan Exiles mod dev kit. And holy cow, that is 150 gigabyte download. I don't really feel like waiting for that one to download again. So that's why I'm not uninstalling the whole thing right now. Alright, well, it looks like it's hanging up at 45%. It's not. It's actually working. But oil well. We just have to wait for it. While we're waiting for it to load, quickly go back to the Synty Studios store. Just do a Google search for Synty Studios. I go directly to syntystudios.com. I've got it bookmarked, but I'm just showing you how to get there. If you don't know how to use Google, that is. So you can actually enter the website and check out the site that way. Takes a few moments to load up, and it shows you a bunch of the different things that they have available. The simple stuff, I've only taken a look at one or two things from the simple. If that was my style and I was looking for creating that style of game, holy crap, the assets that are available for that. So I'm going to open up the store, and yeah, the Polygon War Pack, nice. Had a few bugs at first, but you know what? They find their bugs, they squash them. It's the good thing about Synty Studios is whenever they have an issue, they take care of it. But the War Pack looks great. Dungeon Pack, oh my god, yeah. These different asset packs come with demonstration maps, and it's hard to pick which one of these asset packs and the demonstration maps that I like the best. But holy crap, the Dungeon Pack, the demonstration map that comes with it is absolutely amazing. Yeah, we're going to have to review that one again later and go back in there and spruce up that demonstration map that already looks great and add some ambient sounds and things like that. But right now, the asset packs are on sale. But like while we're waiting on this thing to hurry up and do something, we're going to go ahead and talk about some of these other asset packs. The Nature Pack, that's the one we're getting ready to take a look at now. The Sci-fi, well, you guys know I like the Sci-fi City Pack. Really cool. I'm going to have to check out the Polygon Minis. I have not seen those yet. I haven't had a need for them yet, but I think those would be great for developing Android games or tablet games. The Fantasy Rivals Pack, I'm going to end up checking that one out really soon. I haven't seen it yet, but judging by what I can see, it looks really good. Pirate Pack, another one, really good demonstration map. You've got pirates, you've got the ships, the swords, yeah, the whole deal, man. It's really cool. If you're trying to create a pirate themed game, then absolutely go check it out. And right now, especially being on sale, it's half price. Amazing. The Fantasy Characters Pack, I'm going to end up getting that one soon as well. And the City Characters Pack for sure, because I use the Cities and Heist Pack quite a bit. I haven't looked at any of the minis, so I haven't looked at this one yet. The Western Pack, love it. Again, at first it had a couple little bugs, but that was taken care of. The Heist Pack, love it, because you got not just some characters to work with and not just guns to work with. Yes, allow access. But you get masks for your character and things like that, and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a great companion to go along with the City Pack and the City Characters Pack. Polygon Knights Pack, pretty cool. If you want to build castles and have knights with swords and shields and that kind of combat and that kind of feel, yeah, the Knights Pack is really good and well worth the money. A good companion for that one would be the Adventure Pack and maybe even the Vikings Pack. Both of those are also pretty good. They've got good selections of weapons. So if you're trying to create that style, then go right for it. The Bow and Crossbow is free. Pumpkin, which is their Halloween theme, Christmas, and Easter. These four are free. Well worth getting and checking out. I covered that in the last video. The Samurai Pack, not bad. The demonstration map is nice. I haven't really used it much, but I like it. But my favorites are going to be the City, Heist. Those two I love because I use them quite a bit. The Sci-fi I really like, and the Western Pack I really like. And I fell in love with the War Pack. And if you're looking for an excuse to get it, right now it's on sale. So jump right on it. So I think we are ready. All right, we are good. So now that we've done it this way, it's compiling shaders. But what we can do here is, the only thing that's in here is going to be the Polygon Nature asset pack. So we're not going to have any characters. We're not going to have anything to walk around with. And let's see, we got a map. Lovely. Let's go ahead and load up the demonstration map and let that do its thing. And as soon as that comes up, I want to start taking a look at stuff, man. I'm getting excited here. Come on, shaders, compile. So this is my first look at 4.20.1 or 2 or whatever it is. I haven't run it before, so this is the first time writing it. So it might take a few seconds longer because I haven't actually run this version of Unreal Engine. I'm sticking with 4.19 and have been for a while, but I'm going to make that transition. I'm going to go ahead and uninstall 4.19 just to get rid of it. Alright, so we're going to let this map load and see what's on it. If it's anything like any of the other demonstration maps from Synty Studios, I'm looking forward to it. The anticipation right now is absolutely killing me. The shaders are slowing down because I'm trying to load a map that has a lot of these textures and stuff in it. So we're going to give it a moment to finish doing its shaders. Oh no, now it's at 5200 instead of 2500. Okay, well, we'll let them go ahead and finish. And I see some particle effects, some FX here. So we're going to look through what we've got while we're waiting for the shaders. Butterfly, that's cool. Butterfly orange, fire, grass blowing. Oh, I definitely need to see that. Leaves golden, rain. Rain is always a cool effect. Waterfall, steam, and waterfall effects. Nice. Sun shafts, snow. That's one thing that I've wanted from them, was a good snow particle effect and a good rain particle effect. They've had the rain particle effect in other asset packs, but I hadn't noticed the snow. I think it was in Vikings, but really wanted a good snow pack, and I really wanted some good environmental stuff to add into, like, say, if you're trying to create a forest scenery, then, oh man, come on, shaders. Alright, so we looked at maps, and it's got our demonstration. Materials, we're going to skip that. Let's look directly at the meshes. So in the meshes folder, we got plants. Wow, a bunch of plants. They're still loading the shaders, so we're not going to be able to see what they look like just yet. Mushrooms, different plants, lily pads, cool. Reeds, going to props. Skull, wall sections, gravestone marker, different kinds of fences. There's an arrow, cool. Bridge, curved, me likey. Campfire, that's kind of a given. You always want a little camp thrown somewhere in there. Rocks, a bunch of different rock formations with even some cave entrances. Terrain. Alright, you got skybox, skydome, river, plain dip. Bunch of little things here. Grassroots, edges, trees. Oh my god, the trees. Come on, shaders. You're killing me. Stumps, swamp, a stump environment. Willow tree. 3 different sizes willow trees. Vines, twigs, branches, tall trees. Yes. All right. Like I said, the anticipation is killing me on this the shaders. So if it's taking this long, there's a lot of shaders in here. So, and I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait. I'm just impatient. So, oh yes, they're starting to come in now, and they move. Lovely. Doing it this way, whenever you import it by opening up the project file, you're going to be able to get in here and see all these things. But how can you get them to work in another project if they're not in the marketplace? Well, you know, if I can't just go to the Epic launcher and scroll down through the list and say, oh, I want to add the animation starter pack, and then select add to project, and then select a project, and then do that and add a project. If I can't do it that way, then how am I supposed to be able to get these things in here? Because they're not going to show up here. How do I get that asset pack to work? Oh no. I'm kind of screwed. No. It just takes a little bit of understanding on what you're doing. Come on, shaders, you suck. The normal Unreal Engine 4 projects save by default under, if you go into Windows Explorer, little tab right down here, and I'm on Windows 7, so it's somewhere on other versions of Windows. You open up your documents under Libraries, Documents, My Documents, Unreal Projects, and there you go. You've got projects here. So I've got New Project. That's the one that I'm actually going to work with for now. That's the one that I did the Easter pack in. So what I'll do is, if I want these assets to go into that project, I'll show you here in just a second as soon as we get done taking a look at it. But whenever you go into your projects, you've got your config, content, intermediate, saved, and new project. You want to go into your content folder, and inside the content folder, all you're going to have to do is just drag in a copy of that folder into the content folder, and that's it. And I'll show you that in depth here in just a second. Now that I've got this one open, you'll just want to have the location open of where you saved your asset pack, and you can see you've got all this stuff right here, and you got a content folder inside here, and then inside there is Polygon Nature, and there's your root folders. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to manually copy those files in so that we have them in there. But we'll get to that here in just a second. We're almost done with our shaders. And if you guys have any questions about this asset pack, then please let me know, or any of the asset packs from Synty Studios. A video that I released last night was another video showing how to do the basic animations for the characters. It was a 20-minute video, and that was dragging it out. I could probably open up an asset pack, throw in a third-person template, and have the Synty Studios characters animated and walking in 10 minutes or less. You know, it's super simple to get the animations retargeted. The next video I do on the animations for the Synty Studios characters will actually use the animation starter pack. And because you guys are going to want to have guns, you want to go shoot things, you want to blow things up. So inside the marketplace, there is animation starter pack. And if you actually go to the marketplace and do a search, go to the marketplace. Come on, you can do it. Well, you can go into the marketplace and then search for animation starter pack. It will show up, and you got all kind of stuff. When I search for animation starter pack, it's going to have a bunch of different options here. Just scroll down, you'll find the actual one for the animation starter pack, or you can actually just click on free and scroll through all the list of the free asset packs you can get from there. Action RPG, free, add to cart. We're going to have to check that one out. Yeah, all the Paragon assets, lovely. Soul Cave, Soul City, huge, nice, but I'm not going to mess with those. Automotive materials. Yeah, if you're into car stuff, or you're just looking for some nice, pretty, shiny textures, yeah, go check those out. But just scroll through the marketplace. You'll find animation starter pack, and just add to cart. And as an example, since we're still waiting on those stupid shaders, I'm going to look at this one right here, the animation RPG. It's another free one. I'm just going to go ahead and do that as the example. Click on that. It supports 420, so that's good. And I'm not going to create a project right now, but I'll come back to it. But you can create a project and do pretty much the same thing we're doing right now. Alright, shaders are just about done. So, let's actually zoom out a little bit. You see we have a skybox up there. It's a nice little terrain. What I will do is I will hit play, and we'll still be in fly around mode because we don't have a character to walk around with. Because this is the nature pack. It's all about nature. Oh, I really want to see that. Oh, oh yeah. That's going to look nice. 81 shaders left. We're just about done. Always love the bridge. I believe that bridge has been used in a couple of their asset packs, but still awesome. So if we hit play, even though we don't have a character, you can see that we can just fly around. So let's go take a look at that. The waterfall, you've got the water crashing. You've got the waterfall itself. Look at that water. It's nice. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement in the water. Not much, but just enough to make it look good. I like that material for the ground there, for the rocks and stuff. Look at that tree. I mean, come on. If you're building something with this vibe, this feel, if you're a nerd and like the Polygon stuff like I do, that's awesome. Some of the best looking trees that I've seen out of any of their assets so far. And it's nice that they have that little wind effect to them. The grass actually kind of blows with the wind a little bit too. Random flowers. Another video I'll actually show how you can actually paint the ground with the grass or lay out trees, things of that nature. Damn, look at that tree. I'm geeking out over nature items. The rocks, the grass, the materials. I like everything that I'm seeing so far. Just kind of wish I was better at making maps. Let's take a peek back here. Look behind the scenes. That, to me, is nice. So let's hit escape. And we click on that mountain skybox. That's awesome. That's actually, I'm going to have to use that for other stuff too. And it's not just one. There's two different skyboxes. So if you want the mountains to be off in the distance like that, you can place those into your map. And if you're working in a small environment like you're in here and your player's walking around and stuff, you look off in the distance, you don't want to just see sky, right? So by having these two different types of skyboxes, you can see off in the distance like that. That is too cool. I like that. You know, the Polygon City, it has the four rings you can pop down, and it looks like cityscape off in the distance, and then behind there, like mountains. I love that. Hell, this is even better. Totally cool. Okay, so love it. I'm just going to make sure I do a save all, even though I didn't save anything. I'm going to go ahead and open up the other project we're working on. It's just a blank project, more or less. I'm going to select Open Project, and we were doing see, there's Polygon Nature. So we can go back into this anytime we want from the main list. But we had a new project going. Yeah, whatever. We'll open a copy because it was done in 419. So as soon as this opens up, then I'll show you how to manually copy these files directly into without having any issues. Nice to see Polygon Town Pack. Talking about the Polygon City. No, the buildings aren't enterable, but if you get the Heist Pack as well, it has building interiors. And I can open up a project with that as well. Or I can just add that to this project we're filling with right here and kind of show that. But if you would like a TB4, I will do a TB4 City and a TB4 Heist Pack. They're relatively easy to put together. But, yeah, okay, we got this base project. You know, it's wanting me to do a lighting build. I would just assume go back in and just delete these guys for now. It keeps me from having to redo everything. And for the reflection, just because I don't want to be bothered with that either. So we're good. So now if I want to bring those things into the nature pack into this project, and it's not in here, instead of being able to go to the marketplace and or going to Unreal Engine, the Epic launcher, and come on, don't be shy, going through the list here and getting it. Since we can't do it that way, all we have to do is, like I mentioned before, is you open up Windows Explorer, you find the location where you extracted everything to. You're going to want to go into the Polygon Nature Pack, the Unreal version. You got the Nature folder, Polygon Nature folder. Go into the Content folder, and inside there you see a folder called Polygon Nature. And all you have to do is go to, if you're using everything in the default location, a new pack called Town. Oh, well, I'll definitely take a look at that one here in just a second. The Polygon Nature. So we're in our Unreal projects. Our new project is the name of the project that I'm working on. And we just want to right click on this, drag it over to the content folder of the project you want to put it in, let go, and copy here. And yes, we have that project is open currently. So isn't that going to be a problem? Am I in that project? Yeah, I'm in new project. And it did not show up. But let's take a look here. Let's make sure that it copied in. Alright, so look into our content folder, and we got it right there, Polygon Nature. So let's go ahead and file, open project, and we want to open the project again. And those files should be in there. Normally I do this with the project closed. And it puts it right in there. And it's going to make a liar out of me right now. Probably because I did it in a different one. So we'll just do this. We'll do a new project. And we'll leave it blank. No starter content. My project. That's fine. Default location. That's good. There's a Polygon Town Pack. Yeah. That... maybe I just wasn't paying attention on the site, but alright, so we see there's nothing in the content, so I'm actually going to exit this one. Actually, let's don't. I'm going to go ahead and copy this in there again. Go to Unreal Projects, new project 4.2.0. Okay, that's why it wasn't in there. It's because I was still looking at the other version, so we just need to open that up. And content folder there, and this was the original one. Go to the content folder here, and I'm going to just move it over. That's why it didn't show up. We're working on a different version. That's my bad. I'm just getting old, and you know. New project 4.2.0. and content, it's there. But now we're even in another content project file. So I'm just screwing everything up. Open project. Now we'll go back into the correct one, and it should be there. And I am going to look really quickly, and let's go back to hello, Synty Studios. I probably should use my bookmark, but I don't want you to see like all my terrible bookmarks. All right, Warpack, Nature, Ice, Western Nights, City Pack, Venture, Vikings. I don't see it here. Was it in the Epic Marketplace, or was it actually in their store? Okay, maybe it's just not on their store yet. All right, let me take a peek. We'll have to make that happen. and don't import. And we'll do Polygon. Come on. Just search for Polygon. Oh, Polygon Town Pack. Okay. Haven't been on the marketplace. I've been scoping these guys out. But, wow. That looks nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to see about getting that one this afternoon and setting that one up. That looks really nice. Nice car. Oh, lovely. Interiors. So we got some characters too. Check out the TV screen. Yeah, if that's not actually a thing, I actually did a video where I actually put in YouTube videos and regular videos directly onto a static mesh inside the scene. So that would be cool to actually be able to pipe in your own YouTube channel. Or I would say if you're going to do that, I wouldn't do YouTube. If you're going to do it in multiplayer and have a large environment. But if you do a regular video, you have more control of the radius at which the sound emanates. Story, interior. Oh, I can think of about 1 million things to do with this asset pack. Characters. If it's anything like the regular characters, there's usually 4, sometimes more variations of the same. Like for her shirt might be a different color, and dress might be a different color. Skin color might be a little bit different. Hair color might be different. Things of that nature. So yeah, that's cool. Oh man, a fire truck, really? And the bus. I would get that asset pack just for the vehicles alone. Yeah, see, there's some variations in the colors there. So, yep, love it. Same thing with the fire trucks and all the other vehicles. And who wouldn't want a school bus? Awesome. I love school buses. I don't know why I like school buses, but I like school buses. I'm weird. I know. Pool noodles. I mean, come on. That's one of those little insignificant details that most things would overlook to put into a scene as a pool noodle. And they got it. Awesome. Okay, yep, you got building. So you could actually create your own houses with all the stuff on there. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get that this afternoon, and I will. Ooh, I'm totally geeking out over this one instead of what we actually made this video for. So, yeah, I'm going to have to see about getting this one this afternoon. For sale sign, bathtubs with water in it, furniture. Yeah, I'm totally geeked out on this one right here. I'm going to have to check this one out. But I will do a TB4 for this one. And for anybody else that doesn't know what the heck a TB4 is, my TB4 videos and my TB4 products are, I take this asset pack and I create a try before you buy environment where you could actually get into and walk around with a character, and check out the stuff that's inside the pack ahead of time and see if it's worth you buying. Hell, knowing the quality of the Synty Studios stuff, the Polygon stuff for sure. Get some prefab houses, nice. Holy crap, that's a lot of items. Yeah, knowing the quality now and seeing what's here. Yeah, there's no doubt that I'm going to be getting this one. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's going to happen. So I'm actually going to get back to what I was doing here. All I did was, to quickly finish off, is I copied that folder in, and it was just the folder that I copied was where I extracted everything to somewhere along here. In the original nature pack, you get 3 files, 3 RAR files. You extract the one you need, in this case, Unreal version, and then once you're inside that folder, you've got the Polygon Nature folder, and all I did was come down to the content folder inside everything here and copy the Polygon Nature I just did a right click, drag, drop, and I dropped it into the content folder of my project. And that's allowed me to now have it inside here. And you see Polygon Nature, and there's the effects. Let's add butterfly effect in here. Let's go ahead and throw butterfly orange. We'll throw that in there. What the heck? Let's throw some snow in here. Cool. And we'll throw a little rain. We're just going to get stupid with throwing stuff in here for right now. River, steam, wide. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like. Okay, the shaders, there we go. We'll wait on the shaders to compile. Look at that. Butterflies! I'm geeking out over butterflies. I'm a grown-ass man geeking out over butterflies in a scene here. This was my example that I made for trigger effects for stuff. That's cool. Yeah, let's get rid of the rain, the snow, that. We're going to keep the butterflies. That's awesome. The maps here, awesome. Materials, meshes. Let's grab some of the meshes here. And I'm going to grab that. We'll throw in the scene. We'll grab a random prop. Let's grab... and whatever. Let's grab a stone wall section. Go to the rocks. And let's throw in a cave entrance. Oh, cool. Let's go to terrain. Not a lot of room to work with in here, is it? Sky dome. Mountain skybox. Now, what I was talking about earlier, is you look around, you got the clouds. All right, that's kind of cool. But then you look, there's nothing there. So I'm going to grab, you got the mountain skybox. I'm going to drag that in here. And I want to make sure that in my details panel, I go ahead and do 0, 0, 0, 0 that out. And wow, that's just awesome. I like that. I really do. I zeroed it out. Little notice here to the Synty guys here. It's really low. You're gonna need to redo the model just a hair, because now we're having to put this thing way up in the sky. Yeah, that's 16,000, and we're not there yet. So let's try 25,000. So yeah, that needs to come up quite a bit. Because we were to take and delete these sidewalls so that we could actually come in here and take a look around. Maybe it might be a little bit high. Let's try it at 20,000. So when we're actually in the map itself, we want to be able to see the mountains. Yeah, we could try it back at 10,000 again. Yeah, that's not bad. 10,000 looks about right. So we have the mountain skybox, and then I thought there was a second one. But still, that's freaking awesome. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to drag in something from the trees. We're going to grab giant tree, and just because I think they look awesome, the willow tree. And it is just that easy. To turn a bland, ordinary scene to something nice with all these items from the nature pack. The stone wall, it has good collision to it. Awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to get more into looking at the town pack. I'll see if I can finagle that and transfer some funds or whatever I got to do to get that. Let's see, check our collisions on this. Nice. Good collisions. You can walk through the cave entrance. That's good. That's really good. Awesome. Alright, so that's how you get those in there. Get them working. That's awesome. See, I don't like you. Now you got me wanting to do the do that asset pack, and that's more money. I'm notoriously cheap, which is why I started looking at the Polygon stuff and the simple Polygon stuff. Then I started looking at the Polygons, and I'm like, not that much more money. And it's like, oh man, you know, no, I don't want to save. Screw it. So I went ahead and I bought the city pack and the heist pack, and that was it. I'm screwed. I'm hooked on these things. I like the quality. I like the usability of them. I mean, seriously. Let's see. Let's open a project here. I was playing around with Polygon City. There's our nature pack. I moved a lot of my other projects to a different hard drive because I'm dying for space. I've got 1.5 TB hard drive space, and I'm starved. So I'm getting ready to, and I hate to do it, really hate to do it, but I'm going to end up having to archive all the stuff that I need to keep onto a portable hard drive, and then I'm going to nuke C and D, and I'm going to nuke both my hard drives, reinstall Windows, reinstall all my drivers, and set up my hard drive so that I've got another 1 TB hard drive that's just sitting on my desk. So I'll have two 1 TB hard drives and a 0.5 TB. So I'll have 2.5 TB of hard drive space. Gonna put the operating system on the smaller 0.5 TB or 500 gig drive, and then use what I've been doing is using one of the drives just for Unreal Engine 4. Excuse me. What I'll end up doing is using 1 TB hard drive specifically for game installs. The other one for generic stuff like all of my Unreal Engine stuff. I was just looking to see if I had anything else. I had this. I moved my. No, I'm not going to open up a copy. I had another copy of all of my. Yeah, don't save. I'm not worried about that. The projects that I was working on, I moved them to a backup folder. So I've got a lot of my other stuff here. And here, so you can see I've got a ton of projects that I've archived. And if I need to go into them, then all I've got to do is just go into them from here, like the Sci-fi and stuff like that. If you guys hadn't checked out any of the other guys haven't checked out the TB4 stuff, again, what they are is like TB4 Sci-fi. You go into it's a standalone game. You don't get any of the assets for free. So, you know, the TB4 just lets you go into it. And I'm going to run this. It's a standalone game, and you get to be able to walk around the map and check things out. So once you double click on it, it takes a couple seconds sometimes, especially since I've got so much going on between 3 different monitors here. Alright, so you're going to come up or what? I'm going to keep that Epic launcher up onto that because I'm screwed now. See? Alright, so the TB4, Bflowbart Gaming, you'll notice that it'll have your username and avatar from Steam if you have Steam up and running. That's because this is multiplayer, and all my TB4s utilize a simple Steam architecture, which I sell that separately myself. But if you want to walk around with your friends, you can. If you guys think that's a good idea, but you know, I throw that in there just if you want to. So you can go to multiplayer. Yes, I'm all about sounds and music and stuff. So I'm going to host a game, whatever, for a name and make, and then anybody else right now that has the TB4 Sci-fi, they could actually join me in this. And I didn't make any of the weapons work or anything else. I just went into their demonstration map, put in some NPCs to let them, and gave them some animation so they could walk around. I also set it up to where these NPCs will randomly change, and whenever they spawn in for the first time, it will randomly select between specific NPCs models and the materials that it applies to them. So every time you go in, they're going to have a different look. But come on, isn't this freaking cool looking asset pack? Added some background city noises, horns blowing, car noises, things like that. You got all kind of different aliens and sci-fi stuff. These guys just happen to be the same. Really? RNG. You got the Pleasure Time Robot. Got some girls dancing on the stage. You walk in, you got music. Alright, that's cool. And you got a bouncer at the door. There's like a coat closet here. Now, in the other version I've got set up, the hover bikes actually have them working where they're two-person. One person can drive, the other person will be facing backwards and can shoot. And I also have the hover cars drivable as well. At least this one, but I can apply it to any of the hover cars. With working brake lights, so when you stop going, the brake lights come on. I got all that working. Guess I could have made the street sweepers drivable, or the big trucks here, because these are the cargo versions. There's actually some that have weapons on them. This is just a cool asset pack. Got to love it. Alright, so I'm going to start taking a look at the that town pack, and if I can manage to get my hands on it this afternoon, then I will do a complete video on first look, walk around, totally geek out like I was over the nature pack, probably even worse. And once I get that, I will create a TB4 for that one, and I will do some video reviews on it and stuff too. I'm looking forward to it. Alright guys, I'm going to drop this stream for now, and if you guys have any questions, hop on my Discord channel. Even if it shows that I'm invisible or not online or whatever, I might still be here, and I just forgot to switch it over to show that I'm visible. But I keep Discord up at all times on my right monitor, so I will actually make myself visible right now. You can see I am making myself visible online. Alright, so chat with me on Discord. I'm going to be in and out of the office, but I will try to get the TB4, and I will try to get that that asset pack, which is the Polygon Town. I hadn't seen that one yet. I haven't been in Unreal Engine 4 as much. Been kind of taking a little bit of a vacation from Unreal Engine. But, oh man, this looks cool. I see swimming pools. Excuse to put in water and water physics and that kind of stuff. Garbage trucks, cool. Yeah, I'm geeking out. I got to get my hands on this. Yeah, awesome. All right, I'll be on Discord, so you guys check with me, and we will see what we can do with this. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.